at this. Look how dark purple that is. It's doing its thing. It's breaking it down. Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. You guys, in this video, sometimes you need a warrior to get a job done, and that's what this video is going to be about. The brand new Fab Automotive Detailing Warrior Iron Remover. Let's do it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the product, you guys. It comes in a quart, not 16 ounces, and the price is going to be $24.99 or $25. Most 16-ounce bottles of iron remover are usually $18 to $19. So you're getting a lot more for your money when you buy this product right here. Why did I name it Warrior? So when I was trying to think of a name for this product, I was having a bunch of brain farts, just some bunch of brain farts. My brain just was not working. I just kept thinking and thinking while I was driving. I could not think of anything. So Mrs. Fab, who's amazing, she's an amazing woman. She knew I was struggling with it. So one day when she was at work, she wrote down tons of names. And she came home and said, "Hey, look what I got for you." And I'm going through the names, Warrior. And it stuck out to me. Why? Because when I think of a warrior, I think of a fighter. I think of somebody that makes people bleed, which is what iron removers do. Let me show you this label really quick because it's actually very cool the way that we designed it. So behind my logo are F-16s on top of the American flag. There's several, I'm hoping you guys are seeing that well, that are flying across here. And I just thought it was the perfect name. So the cool thing about this iron remover, there's not been a big advancement in iron removal in the industry, you guys. They are all based off the same chemical. I'm not gonna say it right, most likely, but it's sodium thioglycate. I'm not a chemist, so I'm not really good at that type of stuff. They all have that. Some are really stinky. Some products smell better, but usually what happens is when it smells better, it usually weakens it and it's not nearly as good. The ones that are really, really stinky are the ones that usually work the best. Well, this manufacturer that makes this for me, they did a fantastic job at covering up, I would say 85 to 90% of that really bad smell and covered it with I don't really know what to say. It's more like a perfume, I guess is the best way to say it. I have actually been selling this on my truck for now about a month and a half, and all of my customers absolutely love it. They all say the exact same thing. They all tell me, "Man, that works so good, but it doesn't stink our shop up." So when they buy the quart to start off with, the next time they see me, they want a gallon of it. Now, when this video launches, I'm hoping I have some gallons in stock, but I've sold so many gallons of this to dealerships that I'm kind of getting low. So hopefully I will have some. If not, I have plenty of the quart bottles in stock. It will come with a red trigger. I wanted to make sure I had something to match my theme of the bottle. So basically with this product, you can use it on paint and you can use it on your wheels. If you have brake dust all over your wheels, on your paint, you're gonna let it sit on there for about 2 minutes or so after you get done rinsing it. So what I do, like I've already done the truck we're gonna use it on, it's a white truck, so you guys are gonna see this perfectly. I wash it, and then once it's wet after the final rinse, then I spray this on and I let it sit for about 2 minutes. You do not want to let it dry on the surface. So make sure that if it looks like it's starting to, or if you are working in direct sun, try not to work in direct sunlight, especially with a product like this. It's very recommended not to work in direct sunlight. But if you are, keep getting it wet with the product until you're happy, and then you can rinse it off. If it is on wheels that are heavily baked brake dust, you may have to do a little bit of scrubbing. Now, the truck that we're going to be using this on is my old boss's truck. This truck sits in the shop right next to lifts where they're using die grinders on metal. They're doing brakes. They're using torches to cut metal. So it has contaminants all over it. The truck was really filthy before I washed it, as you guys are seeing in the video right here. But after I got done washing it, you can see all the contaminants left in the paint. It is really, really bad. There is a millions of specks of iron. So this is the perfect vehicle to show you guys Warrior, and I'm going to show it to you right now. So what we're going to do first, you guys, is we're going to do the hood. Unfortunately, it is a very windy day. I'm hoping the wind isn't messing the microphone up too much. There's nothing I can do. You notice the majority of this hood is in the shade. Listen to this hood. It is so bad. There's yellow specks all over it. What you want to do first, normally you would have already washed it and you've rinsed it. Now it's wet, right? I'm getting ready to spray water on this so we get it wet, and then we're going to spray Warrior right on top, and you're going to see it start to change color almost instantly. So let me go ahead and get the hood wet. I'm trying to not get water spots. Luckily, it's not really hot outside. Okay, as you guys see, the hood ain't doing nothing. That's it. And it, like I said, it smells good actually. It's kind of wild the way they were able to mask it, but not weaken it. Yeah, look at all those specks. Now this truck is so bad, I may have to do this twice because it's very heavy. I mean, it's really bad. Now, I didn't get much iron remover right here. Either that or it's too wet. So let me spray that again. It's so bad. And it's just eating away at it. So why it turns purple if you've never used one is as it's eating up the iron particles, it changes the color. That's how you know it's actually working. We're going to go ahead and rinse. You always want to make sure you rinse thoroughly when you're using an iron remover. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do it again. There's just so much iron particles on this paint from years and years and years of sitting in the shop. Okay, so it took 2 rounds, but let me show you how much better this paint is. I think I see one speck. I'm gonna try to get my camera focus. It's right there. I won't even focus on it. So much better, you guys. We have gloss now. Looks really good. I have to get in front of you guys here. And I'm going right over the decals. Doesn't bother me. We are breaking down already. There's just so many specks. It's not even funny. As you can see, it's kind of bleeding down. Oops, I got some overspray up here, which isn't even wet. There's iron up there. All the way down. We're just gonna let it sit. All right, let's go ahead and rinse. Look at all that purple. It's crazy. All this purple right here. Ooh. Now I can feel contaminants, but all the yellow contaminants are gone. All we have left now is what the clay bar would actually remove. All the yellow, all the iron contaminants are gone. Let me show you guys what it looks like real quick. We have gloss again. Remember what it was like before. Way, way better. And there's still some contaminants need the clay bar, like I said, but all your yellow specks are gone now. And it looks so much better. So let me go ahead and show you the panel. I've already got it wet and sprayed Warrior on, as you can see. And it's gonna be, all those are gonna be in all the decals also. All right, you guys, so look at this thing. We have gloss now. It didn't have gloss before. It looks so much better. The panels look better. They still need clayed, but it's only here for a wash. But you can definitely see that it needs clayed if you look really close at the paint. But all the iron's gone. All the yellow specks are gone, which was a million specks. They are all gone. Warrior did a fantastic job. I was really worried about the hood because it was the worst. And the thing I was worried about the hood was that's the one thing everybody sees. That's the focal point when somebody picks up their car. Let's see if I can get you guys close here like I did before. Yeah, you see. Camera's having a hard time adjusting now because it has so much gloss. That's Warrior. It combats iron. Let me show you working on something else. So I just had the tires on my van rotated. So what basically happens on dually, the front one goes to the inside, the outside one goes to the front, and the inside one goes to the outside. So this has brake dust on it from like the last 6,000 to 8,000 miles. As you can see, it's pretty bad. It's not all brake dust though, so it's not going to clean all of it, but it's going to remove all the brake dust. Starts turning purple almost immediately. As you guys can see. Once again, it's not all brake dust. We've got about 20 seconds before I need to rinse. But look at this. Look how dark purple that is. It's doing its thing. It's breaking it down. And now we're not using a pressure washer. Just going to use a garden hose on this one. Okay. Just rinse it away. Look at all that purple on the bottom. Look at all that. That is terrible. Sorry, it is a windy day again. Okay. So I got rid of a lot of it. I mean, I got rid of all the iron contaminants. When I spray it on here again, we're going to use it as the wheel cleaner. You'll see it's going to still do it because this is rust. It's going to turn purple. But the majority of this, though, is just dirt. And this time, I'm just going to agitate it. See how it turns purple instantly on the actual rust. Okay, just going to go in and lightly agitate with my brush. This is just a soft fender brush because these steel wheels I really don't care about. Main thing is I don't want it looking so terrible. I just got done rotating them. But there's plenty of lubrication in this to use it as the wheel cleaner. They were not taken care of by the original owner of the business. Look at all the blood. All the leaves too, but all the blood. So much better. Once again, these things are neglected. Okay, last one. So these trucks, these Sprinter vans, are notorious for this because it holds water. So all this rusts. Well, then you get rust spots when it rains, and trust me, you cannot rub that off. That is in the paint. That's where the iron remover comes in. We will get it wet first on that. We're just going to spray it. Just going to let it sit. See, it's turning purple, eating away all that iron. Get you guys a little bit closer. I need to get it up here. I can see it right now. I mean, it's breaking it down. I don't want it to dry. Okay, let's go ahead and rinse it. It is gone. You guys see, works fantastic. All right, so what did you guys think of Warrior? It definitely combats iron, that's for sure, and especially on the wheels on my van. Man, did those turn purple? I mean, it was just a deep, dark purple, and then you can see all the runoff from the wheels. On the Chevy 3500 that I did, it did a fantastic job of removing all the iron particles. Now, if you're not real familiar with iron removers and exactly what they do, they only remove the embedded iron particles, the little yellow dots. If you see like on white paint or like on a silver paint, you see on darker paints, you usually don't see it. You still have it. It's just harder to see. But on white paint, you can see like little yellow spots. It's removing that. It's not going to remove the other contaminants that are on the paint. That's what your clay bar is for. This did a great job removing all the iron contaminants on that truck, which was here just for a wash anyways, and to use this. And all the yellow specks were gone. There was millions of yellow specks and they are completely gone now. Super easy to use. This is ready to use. That's why it says R2U surface prep, ready to use. There's no diluting at all. Just make sure the surface is wet. Spray this on, let it sit for 2 minutes, rinse it off. 9 times out of 10, that's all you're gonna have to do unless it's really, really bad. My most favorite part about Warrior is the smell. It doesn't have that terrible rotten egg smell we are used to when using an iron remover. It has a very pleasant scent that when you're actually using it in your garage or if you're using it outside, it's not an overbearing rotten egg smell like we are used to in the past, but it didn't diminish the ability of this product to get rid of all the iron particles in your paint. So that's it. That is Warrior, you guys. It definitely does combat iron, just like it says right here. And you guys are going to absolutely love this if you give it a shot. I will put links in the description under the video where you guys can find it down in the description on my website. Go there, check it out. I carry it by a 32 ounce and I'm going to have some gallons in stock. I just don't know how many when the video actually launches. But for the price of this, I just saw earlier, Geon's new iron remover is like $26.99 for 16 ounces. You're going to get a quart for $25, you guys, obviously plus shipping. You won't be disappointed when you try this out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and checking it out. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, join the Fab family. We'd love to have you. We'll see you in the next video.